Howdy everybody, it is I, your Redstone Wizard, and it's pretty much done. Take a look at it, it's so beautiful. I've got pretty much all of the flowers in, the walls are up, the decorations are in, we've got garden life abound. So it appears that this stage of it seems to be fairly well complete. Now I'm waiting for a tree or two to grow up, but other than that, we are all set. So I'm going to go ahead and now jump into a time lapse of me putting the glass over the top for the dome. As you can see here, though, this is still a pretty ginormous space for us to be capping, so it's going to be an interesting one. I'll see you guys in the time lapse. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, so, as you can see here, the Garden of Life is actually complete, and I have completed the glass dome over the top of it, though it isn't quite rendering at the moment. So that is good. Prevents mobs dropping in on our faces and things of that nature. So, we have got the garden pretty much done, and I'm going to go through one more time at night and do a sweep through to make sure I have gotten pretty much of the unlit areas lit up as I possibly can. As you can see here, we are actually dismantling the place to die from really high. We are going to be changing that portal up so that it is a direct portal into the Garden of Life. That way that you do have a place to go from there. There's also going to be a couple of other portals set up throughout the palace here. That way that there's a another hub of sorts for the castle specifically. It's a little different. It will most likely be of the same design or similar. Probably gonna be like the same design because I'm boring like that, but it will allow us to be able to get around the castle pretty quick and pretty easy. I'm going to go ahead and bust these last two obsidian out. And as you can see here, we've got that dome. Of course, you guys saw the time lapse, because that happened just a few seconds ago for you guys, but we've got that dome completely in. Come on, give me a shot. Shoot me. There we go. Boom. Now, it did come out to be a bit of a pyramid at the top, where I wanted a circle, but, you know, you take what you get, and you'll love it. So I'm going to go ahead and land real quick on it. It does look quite beautiful up here. I'm very happy with the results that I got out of it. I'm very pleased. So, we're going to go ahead and throw in the good old portal down below here so we can make sure that that kind of gets a new replacement and get everything else squared away. So I'll be back with you guys in just a bit. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, so I have gone ahead and gotten that portal in, as you saw. It's quite beautiful. Now, I've tasked two different people with helping me get this bottom floor in. Don't worry, guys, this is going to be torn out. I've created a better one in an AFK platform, so that's just going to be torn out. But I've got this floor up here, which is going to be the floor for my mass storage. We see one of the 4 modules that's going to be in it right there. We're going to have one on this side, one on this side, and one on this side. And for what, you might ask, well, each of these is about 32 chests long, so we're going to have a storage for each color of glass, each color of terracotta, each color of wool, and each color of the concrete, powder, and solid form, and I believe there's the hardened terracotta as well that I can separate out. And that leaves pretty much every item that you can think of to be sorted through here. There will be some overflow chests. It's going to be made that way so I get a few extra. That way, if there are unsorted items, they do get placed in the right spot, but those do end up in the end. So down here on the first floor is going to be like a public shopping district, and I'm going to set up stalls for everyone. You can come in and claim a stall and sell a thing. This is going to be an area where there isn't going to be any torches. I know you see them now, but there isn't going to be any torches. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go onto the bottom here, which in some areas may be a little bit more difficult. But I'm basically going to take the edge here, where we see, and I'm going to go 2 blocks out, 1, 2, and then plant one. And then I'm going to change that out for a slab, which will allow them to be seen. Now, there are 2 parts about this that do make it just a little bit more difficult for me, because I'm going to go 2 blocks out and then 1, 2 blocks out and then 1 throughout this whole thing. But how do I know where the actual this edge is in terms of this up here? The most that I can do is kind of just go up and see. That probably was the limit for this one. Yeah, right there. See, it's quite lovely there. So once we transform all of this area with the hidden lighting source, that's going to make it much easier. And I'm going to go ahead and throw this bad boy down. I've got some of these already, so I should be able to just transport that over. There we go. Alright, so when I put that in, the lighting source doesn't go away. So I can then break this one, and we see light pops through. Go 2 more, break this one, light pops through as we see there. We can cap it off again, 2 more, then we'll pop that. We see that light goes through, and then we can go ahead and boom. There we go. 2 more. Boom. And light can go right through. 1, 2, and boom, and light can go right through. Boom. So we did go right on the edge here, so this one will end up being that one, and light can go right through. Now, we can actually, like, take out that torch, and the light from those will still flash through. So this does become a little bit more of a difficult prospect when it's in like an area that's over the hill. But now that we've got a little bit of a groundwork started, what we can do is we can come down here, go out to place down a slab, and place down our sea lantern. Place down our slab, sea lantern, and this will be the last sea lantern I have, so this will probably be where I'll end it, but when we go up top here, we can see it's lit up, but there ain't a torch at all. So that hidden lighting sourcing really works wonders at getting the area lit up in a nice, hidden, nifty fashion. So we're going to do that to this whole shopping district. Make sure that we're spawn-proof in here, and that you guys can shop in relative peace. And as you can see, there's going to be a large amount of space. Each one of these stalls is going to be a 10 by 10 stall. So there's going to be probably an area about 8 by 8 inside the stall for you to decorate personally to your shop and roll on. So there'll be quite a few available in this spacing. I am thinking of creating a path design using just some plain stone and andesite to kind of indicate pathing through, but then I was thinking that throughout the rest of here we've done the darkwood slabs, so I might actually use those kind of as the pathway through here. But that's set up for the next project, getting down this floor, getting out a few stalls, and getting you guys started in a place where you guys can start to sell stuff easily and in an understandable and quick space. So I'll be back with you guys in a little while, but for, well, cut. So I will be back with you guys after a while. I'm going to go ahead and do all this, but I'll see you guys in the next episode, and I hope you guys have a fantastic day.